Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here. This is Elisha's Christmas collaboration. Week 4, our finale is a Shadowbox. The Christmas collab was put together by Elisha, who is Wagman 510. We have a good handful of other collaborators. They will all be linked in the description box. So when you get done watching this, you should hop over and give them some love, check out their projects, and see what you like. So for mine this week, I had a little bit of a tough time, sorry about my chair, a little bit of a tough time coming up with my shadow box. I didn't want a huge shadow box, didn't want something very, very tiny, so I had to just keep letting the balls roll, you know, so what I came up with is actually built out of a 3D vignette card die. And let me say, this is kind of a 3-in-1 type video. It is for the collab, obviously, but I'm also going to show you how I created it with some dies from BB Craft and the collection I used called Wish Come True from Rosie Studio and the CRZ Crafter store on AliExpress. Some of you saw that I was sent some items to create with. So yeah, this is kind of a few things in one. Okay, so first, one of the dies I got that I chose, that BB Craft sent, it comes in 4 pieces. This is what you get. You've got your solid piece that you can cut if you wanted to do them all different. You've got your designed piece, so you could cut it with it, without it. You can cut this without a hole in the middle, or you can pop this third piece in, just like that, which would give you a piece cut like this. And from here, you would actually cut four of these total, and then with this this piece here, is what creates the layers in the vignette 3D card. You would cut 2 of these, and they look like this. They are supposed to have the slits in them. There are 4 slits, and then 4 down here, and it is for your 4 tabs. These, I'm not sure if I will be doing a separate tutorial showing these. Yeah, I can't get it in with this thin example. I have to use sturdier cardstock. But yeah, this die can do a lot of things. And if you see there, 1 is in, you'd put another side on and you've had 4 cards. And you can do a scene inside, you can do nothing, you can do just a sentiment and, you know, on your last piece, whatever you choose. So yeah. But for this project, I used just this part, these 3 pieces, and I cut it out of white 5mm foam. I cut 2 of those actually. And then I cut made 8 box myself, without a front obviously. And I used this collection, Wish Come True. There are many more items, trims, washies, tags, sequins, different Project Life type cards, everything. I used a few pieces of the sequins here, and I really like how it came out. It's not too much, but it's layered and it's a 3D box, and I really like it. So yeah, let me show you what I came up with. This is my 3D box. My shadow box, sorry. As you can see, I need to clean up the edge right there. I forgot to do that. Yep, so I cut it twice out of the foam, as I mentioned. And then I created my box to go inside here. And then I thought, if it's not hanging, it could be stood up as well, and it would be nice to have another side, which is why I decided to put this one on here. And I have some negative foams. I may just go ahead and put one of those foam negatives back in there to make that even. Or just white. I'm not sure yet. So anyway, yeah. what I did was decide what size box I needed. I didn't go find a tutorial. I laid one of these down and I did my score lines on the inside here too to determine how big my box needed to be, and then I of course added, left a little extra around each side and cut my tabs, made my box, and then used my ATG gun to apply it onto the back so that it stands on its own on a shelf or wherever. You can actually do the other side. This seems a little, you can move it, but it's not flimsy. It is a thick foam, so it stands very well. So, on the inside, I cut one of the dark sky pieces of paper. It was dark at the bottom, dark at the bottom, and it kind of fades up into a blue, and there's stars in the background. I'm not sure if you can see that now. But yeah. So then I started trying to figure out what pieces I wanted to layer in there, and I used some of that well-known tape, foam tape from the Dollar Tree with the 25% more thing on it, as we all know. And then I started popping things in. I have a glittered tree back here, was my first thing down, and I actually have a Christmas tree die, and I went ahead and cut another one in that gorgeous lavender to give a little pop of that purple inside there too, since I have it here and here. And then I found this cute little mouse dressed up as a Nutcracker man. I believe that's what it is, yeah. And she's all pink with her little, or she's a drummer. Is she a drummer or a Nutcracker? I can't tell. She's got her little, her hat on and her little outfit, and she's all sparkly in there. And then I used some white tulle. I was not happy with the snow effect that I was intending to use, so I just used some white tulle to give a little bit of texture in there. And then I went with my next layer, which were these adorable little presents inside, if you can see down in that corner. And then my main focus was the deer, so I finished him up on some foam tape, and then I stuck just a few inches of white eyelash trim here in the front for some texture, just a little something extra, And these are like little vines, vines that I wanted to put something on the outside, and the sequins didn't do good with it, but I loved this intricate design and I wanted to leave it showing as much as I could. So I just did cheer across the top, which also came in that all of the pieces you see here, besides the one tree that I die cut, did come with the collection. So yeah, that is my shadow box. I am very happy with it. I hope you like what I have created. It was a really fun die to play with, and there's also a round one, and I will do some projects. They should have been done a lot sooner than now, but I guess, what is it, better late than never. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my video, and again, all the collaborators in the host will be linked in the description box, so go on over, check out their videos, their projects, and leave them some love. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.